is Supergirl, and this is her fake Lego minifigure. And today I'm gonna unbox, build, and fly with every single bootleg Supergirl mystery minifigure I could find. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, we're gonna see which knockoff is the best and which I have to send to the Phantom Zone. Anyways, Lego. Now, Supergirl is one of DC's most iconic superheroes literally ever created. She has super strength, flight, heat vision, and a really iconic red cape. She's been in comics since the 60s, had her own CW show, and now she's getting a brand new movie nobody's hyped about. Plus, she's got her own dog, Crypto, who's also Kryptonian and might be the goodest boy in the entire DC universe. Aww. And now, all these characters are in Lego, sort of. So hit that subscribe button, because things are about to take flight. Alright, but first we have to go get the packs. Alright, now we're gonna move this over here, so we can fill the entire city. Alright, let's get this first one opened up. It looks like it's General Zod. All right, let's build him. Looks like he has two faces. He has the laser-eyed face and the normal face. He has front printing with his pectorals out. He has no back leg printing, no side leg printing, and no underarm printing. He has this cool little hairpiece. Then a newspaper that says "Kneel before Zod." Now, because of that newspaper, I think where we're gonna want to put him is over with the Daily Bugle. There we go. He looks like he just flew out. All right, here's the next one. See who's in it. It looks like it's Superman. Where are his legs? There we go. So it looks like he has this really awesome custom molded cape. He has front printing, back leg, side leg, so a whole wraparound printing. And he has two faces. He has laser face and normal face. All right, let's build him. Now, I have no idea how to get these laser eyes to attach. So what we're gonna do with them, we're gonna put them in this little hot tub back here to warm it up. And that is right where he's gonna go. All right, let's get this next one going. And it looks like it's a Superman with two heads. So one head here is very creepy. I don't know what's going on with the eyes there. And this other head is much more normal. We're gonna use that head. He's got back printing, back leg printing, front print. He's got a whole wraparound printing with the exception of no underarm printing. And he's got a tiny little custom molded cape, which makes sense considering his cape originally was the blanket he was wrapped in when he was a baby, first sent here to Earth.
We will never leave you, even in the...
All right, look at how cool he looks. Let's throw these extra parts. We're gonna use them as fertilizer over here for these plants. Now, since this is a classic version of Superman, we're gonna have him come over here and lift up this green card like he did in his very first appearance in comics. There we go, just like he looked in the original comics. All right, let's open up this next one. This one feels much more full than the other ones. And look, it's Power Girl and Crypto, the goodest boy in the entire universe. It looks like she also has full wraparound printing and two faces, both of which look a little horrifying. And I almost forgot her cape, which doesn't make sense to have the S on there because the hole in her costume was originally from her ripping the S off. This is definitely fake Lego with how hard it is to get in. She also comes with these little hand things you can put on. All right, now where are we gonna put her? I think we're gonna have her over here, getting a haircut with her dog. All right, let's see who the next one is. Oh, it's another version of Superman. So it looks just like the one we already made, and he has just as much printing. Look at that. Full of wraparound printing and a custom cape. He also has laser eyes and normal eyes. We're gonna leave him with the normal eyes because I still have absolutely no idea how to attach that. And in fact, we're gonna have him and the other Superman both chilling in the same hot tub over here. All right, let's see what the next one is. Is that Batman? No, it's Owlman. So Owlman is a different version of Batman. This version, he was Bruce's best friend, but Bruce didn't survive the night with his parents. So instead, his friend became Owlman. It also looks like we finally found out how to attach those laser eyes. We're gonna have this over here as fertilizer. All right, so since Owlman is a lot like Batman, we're gonna put him in a very Batman-like spot. Put him over here so we can watch over the city. All right, let's use the next one. Who is this old man? Looks like it's Superman's dad. Okay, let's look at this minifigure now. So he has very, very minimal printing also. He's got a little Superman S in his chest. Same kind of hair as Clark Kent does. And looks like one of the crystals from Superman's homeworld that lets him communicate to his hologram parents. We're gonna have him over here talking with Superman. All right, let's open up this next one. It's a gold bag this time. I'm excited to see who's inside. And it's Superman, again. All right, it looks like I was wrong. This is Supergirl. She has wraparound printing and a custom cape. We're gonna put her over here stopping this bank robbery.
I'm going to rob all your money. Give me your money, give me your money.
Well, it's a good thing she saved the day. We're gonna have her stay there to make sure nobody else tries. All right, let's see who's in this next one. It looks like it's the new Supergirl we saw at the end of the Superman movie. Looks like she has an upset face and a happy face and full of wraparound printing. All right, she's gonna need to charge up for her new movie coming out, so we're gonna put her over by those solar panels. All right, let's see who's in this next bag. Oh, it looks like it's a Chinese version of Superman. His name is Keenan Kong. Looks like he has full wraparound printing, 2 faces, and an extra head for his laser eyes. We're gonna put him all the way up here, have him dancing. We're gonna have more people come over and join him later. Now as for these two, I have no idea where I wanna put these, so we're just gonna stick them back here. All right, let's move on to the next one. Oh, it looks like it's Supergirl and another Crypto. All right, look at this minifigure. Looks like she has full wraparound printing and a custom cape. As well as that, she comes with another Crypto, the goodest boy ever, and a flail for some reason. Now this version looks just like this one, so I'm gonna put them together. They're both gonna go up here to recharge. And Crypto can be hanging out up here. He's doing his own thing. All right, let's use this next bag. It looks like it's Superman. Now I'm looking at the S on his chest and it looks like he's from the My Adventures with Superman animated show. He has full wraparound printing and a custom cape. He has 2 faces, one with his blue eyes and one with his normal face. Now he also comes with laser eyes and an extra head just for them. And we're gonna do the same thing with them as we did with the last one. Make them future me's problem. Okay, now as for Superman, we're gonna have him come all the way up here onto this sky bridge. All right, let's get to the next bag. It looks like it's another Supergirl. It looks like she has really awesome printing and it goes all the way around. She has this shiny new sword so she can stab people. But she honestly looks just like this other Supergirl we found earlier. The only real differences I see is the symbol's a little different, skirt's a little different, shoes are a little, it's all very, very minor changes. Except for the eyebrows. Her eyebrows are substantially less horrifying than this one's. All right, let's move her back. All right, now we're gonna take her, put her up here, dancing with him. And Crypto is gonna be up here on top of the Daily Bugle. All right, let's grab the next one from the bin. All right, so I'm gonna open up this one and just yap. This one looks like the alternate reality Superman from the CW show that Supergirl was in that we were talking about earlier. Looks like I forgot to put on his cape. His beautiful custom molded cape. Let's fully assemble him. And the extra head, we're gonna do the same thing as we've done for all the other ones. Make it future me's problem. And we're gonna find him, good spot to stand. And he's gonna come up here and hang out with Crypto, the super dog. Ah damn, looks like he had other plans. He's gonna take a nap right over there. All right, let's grab the next pack. All right, let's see who's inside. See, it looks like another Power Girl. This one looks like a different version now. We can see the missing part is very different. Looks like we got a headless version of Supergirl. Lucky for us, we have an entire car full of heads. Let's pick one. All right, we're gonna give her this laser eye head so she can laser that subscribe button. Then we also have Crypto, the super dog, again. But you can never have too many Cryptos. I mean, look at him, he's the goodest boy in the entire universe. So we're gonna have him come all the way up here and hang out with the other Crypto, another Crypto squared. And we're gonna have this version of Supergirl come over here and charge the solar panels with her heat vision, because that's totally how that works. All right, now let's grab the next pack. Here's another version of Supergirl. This one looks like the version from the CW TV show. Looks like she has printing all around her, a nice soft cape, and we're gonna find somewhere to put her now. We're gonna have her enjoying this delicious, delicious food up here.
Hi, would you like to have an egg or a pumpkin? Yes, I would like to have an egg or a pumpkin. Here you go. I don't want it anymore. I quit. Thank you.
All right, let's use this next one. It looks like it's Lobo. Now, I didn't realize that Lobo had a cape. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be in here or not. What I do know about Lobo is that he's banned from the entirety of the afterlife, which effectively makes him immortal. He also is from space. He's also not the brightest. So he's supposed to have a motorcycle. So we're gonna have him over here stealing this car. I'm gonna have the next one chase him. All right, now he's gonna try and make his getaway. And now let's get this next one. Excited to see who's in this next bag. Let's open it up. And it's another Supergirl. Another one? I mean, I know this is a Supergirl video, but like, really? Do we need all these bags? So we're gonna have her flying after Lobo and trying to chase him. Let's get the next one. And would you look at that? This next bag is just Crypto. And yeah, he is supposed to have the cape. I was wrong. So we're gonna put his cape on him and then we're gonna find him a great spot to hang out with other Cryptos. Now let's find him a good spot. Let's put him, we're gonna put him over here. We're gonna have him dancing with the others. All right, let's get the next bag. Let's grab this gold one right here and see who's inside. Ooh, I don't recognize this character. It's definitely a version of Superman, but he's got all this cool orange stuff all over him. Looks like somebody dipped him in Cheeto dust. He's got longer hair, he looks very angry. It looks like he has 2 different faces. He also has this little eye thing with the laser eyes and the extra head again. So we're gonna do the same thing as everything else. There's all the other versions. Goodbye. This is a pretty cool figure. Let's find him a good spot to stand. He's gonna come right over here. Look out over the world. Let's grab the next bag. Looks like there's 2 left. All right, let's use in this bag. It's another version of Superman. Oh wait, no, I was wrong. This is Ultraman, an evil version of Superman from one of the animated shows. All right, we're gonna have him over here hanging out with Zod. Looks like he fell back there, just like it's the Phantom Zone. I'm not getting him. All right, let's get this next one open. Let's see who's inside. And it's Batman, I think. I hope. Looks like I was wrong. This is another version of General Zod, which is weird because he's already over there. Anyways, find a good spot for him. Think I'm gonna have him hanging out right there on top of the bank. He's gonna rob it as soon as Supergirl leaves. All right, let's get into some more superheroes. This is Spider-Man, and today I'm gonna unbox, build, and battle a ton of different web heads from the different shows and movies. And then I'm gonna fill this city with them so they can protect all the citizens. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, I'm gonna light the worst one on fire. Anyways, Lego. Now, Spider-Man is an amazing character who's been in shows, movies, comics, games, and a toilet seat. What? And since he's so cool, I went online to the dark web and ordered a bunch of fake Lego minifigures of him. And they just got here, so let's go get them. Aww. Alright, let's get this out of the way so we can start unboxing. Alright, let's grab our first bag. Let's see what's in it. It looks like it's a silvery, shiny Spider-Man. Look at that. Look at that. He's got these like reflective webbing on him. That's pretty cool. I think we're gonna put him up here. Let him watch over the city from there. Man, I'm hungry. You eat bugs, right? You're a spider? Here you go. Oh, thanks, I guess. Okay, let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside of this. Let's see, obviously it's another Spider-Man, but he's got like no printing. What the heck? He has cool front printing for sure. Look at that back printing. There's nothing. There's no side printing. There's no arm printing. All right, we're gonna put him, he has to sit on the ground. He doesn't get to go anywhere cool because he doesn't have any cool printing. Okay, and let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside. All right, look at that. He's got like an X of a spider on him. Look at those like weird angular eyes. He looks more like Carnage than Spider-Man. But he's also got like no side printing and no back printing whatsoever. What the heck's going on with that? All right, you know what? He also just gets to sit on the ground. Think about what he's done. Get some printing.
Oh man, there's nothing to do here but sit. I wish I had cooler printing so I could go anywhere else. Oh well. Yeah, man, I know how you feel. Also, ow.
All right, let's see what's in this next bag. Let's go. I'm excited. Whoa, he's got like extra limbs. He's got these like this awesome backpack. This one looks like it's Iron Spider, but wait, what? It's broken? The heck? That's what I get for buying it off the dark web.
Oh man, my suit's broken.
Don't worry, we can fix it. Come here. All right, we're gonna take from this massive collection of Lego we have here. We're gonna take 2 of these, we're gonna take the last 2 of these, and we're gonna fix them up. Let's see what we can do. And then we're gonna take this old broken part and just throw it off. Just get rid of it, we don't need that. Make 1, get rid of this other broken part, it's garbage. And now he is good to go, he's all fixed up. There we go. Okay, now that he's all fixed up, we gotta find somewhere to put him. I think we're gonna put him up here. We'll have him crawling around on the Daily Bugle sign. All right, that's a good spot for him. Okay, let's grab the next one. Let's see who's inside this bag here. The black Spider-Man. Look at that, it's either Miles Morales or a stealth suit. They're both pretty cool. Yeah, it's got full wraparound printing. He's got a cool little web shooter down there. We're gonna put him over here in this pool. That suit looks like it gets pretty hot.
Nice and relaxing.
Whee!
Hey, you okay, man?
It's okay. All right, let's grab our next bag. Let's see what's inside of it. Ooh, he's got like extra limbs. Look at that. He looks extra spidery. Look at those 4 extra arms. Look at all that printing. He's got full printing. That's really cool. All right, I bet with all those limbs, he could dance pretty well. We're gonna put him up here on this dance floor. All right, let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside of it. Ooh, a silver Spider-Man. That's cool. Look at that. He's got no back printing though. He is a pretty cool Spider-Man. We're gonna put him, he's gonna work over here at the Daily Bugle. And he's already breaking things on his very first day. Come on, Spider-Man, do better than that.
Sorry, man, it was an accident. I'll fix it.
Okay, let's grab our next one. Let's see who's inside this one. pretty normal looking Spider-Man who looks much more homemade. Look at that, it's just a hoodie. All right, let's find a good spot for this little homemade Spider-Man. Let's put him over here. What looks like J. Jonah Jameson's office. All right, let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside of this. Looks like it's another black suit Spider-Man. This one though, this one looks like it would glow in the dark. You know, it's got that kind of vibe. All right, it's got no back leg printing. Again, it's got no side leg printing. Come on, at least this one has back printing, unlike some of the other ones. He looks like he glows in the dark, so we're gonna have him DJing over here. He danced his legs off, what the heck? We're gonna put him back together and let him be over there. All right, let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside it. Looks like this is Ghost Spider. She's a pretty cool character. Look at that. She's got that awesome little web shooter thing. She's got a cool hood. No back printing at all though. Come on, do better guys. No arm printing, no side leg printing. That's all the printing she has. Come on, we gotta do better next time. We gotta find her a good spot. We're gonna have her hang out. Her name is Ghost Spider, right? So she doesn't like to be seen. We're gonna have her hang out back here. All right, let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside of it. That's pretty cool. That looks like it's some kind of Spider-Man, Captain America mix. Look at that. And he's got a Spider-Man logo on his shield instead of a star. Got a star on his chest instead of a Spider-Man logo. All right, I think we're gonna put him over here so we can protect the bank from anyone who would rob it.
Hey, buddy, give me all the money. Let me get to the ATM. I'm gonna rob this place. No.
All right, let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside of it. All right, this looks pretty cool. Look at that. He's got like armor on. He's got great back printing. Look at how beautiful this figure is. All right, he's pretty cool. Looks kind of more like Prowler than Spider-Man, but that's all right. He's pretty cool. We're gonna have him come right up there. All right, let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside of it. Ooh, look at this one. Look at that. He's all blue. Look at how cool that arm is. That's got some cool printing on it. Cool printing all over. Only issue is he's missing an arm. What the heck? But that is pretty cool. Then we're gonna put him inside that building. We're gonna have him hang out in here with this cute little dog. They're just gonna be chilling in there. Let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside of it. Ooh, it's hippie Spider-Man. All right. That's pretty cool. I think you know exactly where he has to go. Look at all those colors. He looks like he's a disco ball. All right, let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside of this. All right, look at that. That's pretty cool. Look how cool that cape is. Spiderweb printing on there. He's got great arm printing, great front printing. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And he's got that web shooter again. That's pretty awesome. I think we're gonna put him over here. He's gonna be relaxing up there. Let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside of this one. Looks like it's another Iron Spider type character. Look at that. Hopefully this one isn't broken. All right, it looks like all of his pieces work. So we're gonna put him up here right next to the one that we fixed up. We're gonna have them both hanging out. All right, let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside of this. Oh wow, it looks like another extra limbed Spider-Man. All right, he looks extra animalistic. So we're gonna put him up here so he can eat some bugs. Bugs. All right, let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside of it. All right, looks like it's just a very normal, classic Spider-Man. Look at that. Very classic Spider-Man. Great printing. Looks like he's got a web shooter on. We're gonna put him in the Daily Bugle. Right up there in that spider web. There we go. He's just gonna hang out in there. All right, let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside. All right, look at that. He kind of looks evil, you know? Look at those eyes. Look at that grin. He kind of looks like if Carnage took him over. Back printing. Come on, guys. Again, we gotta get better figures. But other than that, he's pretty cool. And I think, since he looks evil, we're gonna have him over here robbing the bank. All right, let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside of it. It looks like, is it Thor? Looks like it's a mix of Thor and Spider-Man. That's pretty cool. Look how awesome that helmet is. Look at that. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, and he's got great back printing too. It's a shame it's covered by the cape. And of course, last but not least, look at that hammer. That's pretty cool. I think I know exactly where we're going to put him. He's going to be over here and he's going to help defend the bank. Alright, looks like they successfully defended the bank. That shockwave threw him pretty far. Looks like he's going to be out for quite a while. So I don't think they're going to have to worry about defending the bank from very much more. Alright, let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside of this. Look at that. That looks awesome. Look at this like blue fire hairpiece. It looks like a mix of Ghost Rider and Spider-Man. Of course, Ghost Rider, let's give him this, needs something to ride. Awesome motorcycle. Look at that. That's pretty cool. We're going to have him riding along. Alright, let's get our next bag. Let's see who's in it. It looks like it's one of the Spider-Men from Into the Spider-Verse. That's pretty cool. Look at that. I don't know a whole lot about him specifically. What I do remember is he likes tea. So let's go find him somewhere to drink. We're going to put him right here so he can enjoy his tea. Looks like these two decided to have tea together. I hope they don't get into any disagreements about it.
I love chai tea. What did you just say? Chai tea? Chai means tea, bro.
Alright, let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside it. Whoa, it looks like this is Agent Venom. That's pretty awesome. Look at that. Before I cover it up with you, this is armor. Appreciate that awesome printing. And appreciate that amazing armor. Look how cool that is. And look at that gun. That's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool character. I like him. This is probably one of my favorite figures. Why don't we put him up here so we can guard everybody. Alright, and now it's time to burn one of them. Let's find which one we're gonna burn. Now let's find whichever one we want to burn. Let's see. Not you. No. No. This one. We're gonna burn him. This is the one we're gonna burn. Say goodbye to Ghost Rider Spider-Man. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I kind of forgot he was fireproof. So, I guess he just has a hot tub now. This is Batman, and today I'm going to be unboxing, building, and battling a ton of Batman characters. Then I'm going to put them all in this city to protect the citizens of Gotham. So stay tuned, because things are going to get dark. Anyways, let go. Now, Batman's an awesome character. He's had all kinds of looks and allies over the years. He's been in comics, shows, movies, and games, because he's so cool. I went online and ordered a bunch of fake Lego minifigs for him, and they just got here, so let's go get them. Alright, we just got it. Let's move this out of the way. Let's grab our first bag and see who's inside. It's definitely a Batman. It looks like it's one of the older ones, maybe the one from the 80s. Look at that molded cape. Looks like his arm thing's launched. Look at that. He's got wraparound printing. He's got a custom molded cape. He has these cool little arm pieces right there. We gotta find somewhere for him in the city. So let's put him... He's old, so we're gonna let him relax over here in the pool. All right, now let's grab our second one. Let's see who's inside. So this looks like it's This is cool. I didn't realize he was gonna be in here. This is White Lantern Batman. So he's really cool. Look at that. Full of wraparound printing, an awesome cape, and he even comes with his own White Lantern ring right there. He's super cool, and I'm assuming this version of him can probably fly, since he's a White Lantern. So we're gonna put him way up high, right over here, so we can look over at the city and fly down and stop any trouble. All right, now let's grab our next bag. It looks like it's future Batman from the animated TV show. He's super cool. He comes from the future. He doesn't look like he has a cape. He is full of wraparound printing, with the exception of his legs, actually. We're gonna put him up here dancing. Or I guess he can stay down here on the bench. Looks like that hurt his back. Okay, let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside it. It looks like it's a very poor version of Batman. He's got this ratty cape. Looks like it could also be that he's just stuck on an island or something. Oh, he has no eyes. Look at that. This is a very cool figure though. Look at his full of wraparound printing. He's got arm printing. He's got a cool headpiece. An amazing cape that I love. We have to find him somewhere cool. We're gonna put him dancing up here. Okay, let's see who's in this next bag. That's so weird. Is that a second version of the White Lantern Batman? It looks like it. Oh, that's so weird. Why are there two of them in here? It's exactly the same as the other one. So you know what? We're gonna put him in the exact same spot. Or not. We're gonna put him actually right over here. Let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside of it. Looks like it's a Green Lantern Batman this time. Let's put them together. Look at that printing. It looks like it goes on the back legs, on the front legs, on the arms. He's got full printing on his chest. No side leg printing though. Now because he's green, we're gonna put him up here with the plants. So he's got a green thumb. All right, let's grab our next bag. See who's in it. Look, it's a very normal Batman. Looks like he's got a cool cape, got some nice chest printing, got a very, very basic head, cool little cowl, and a batarang. It's a pretty cool figure. Not a whole lot to him though. Let's find somewhere cool to put him. I think we're gonna put him over here. Let's grab our next bag and see who's inside. It's the pink Batman. Looks like he's a fairy. Got a cool little tutu. He's got wings and a magic wand right here. All right, let's get him all built. He's a hilarious figure. Kind of minimal printing, but that's fine. He is definitely going up here and he's gonna dance. Okay, let's grab our next one. See who's inside this bag. Oh, there's his head. Looks like he's got this really awesome molded cape. Can stand up on its own. He's got great printing on his chest. He's got cool wraparound printing on his torso. Same thing on his legs. It's kind of a shame all that's going to be hidden by this giant cape. He can't even move his head at all. He's definitely from the 80s. All right, let's put him over by this tree. Just about as mobile as the tree. Let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside this one. Ooh, sounds like there's quite a bit in there. And I was right, look at all that. He's got 2 capes, looks like 2 heads. Well, he's got 1 head now. That other one's gone. Now, since he's got 2 capes, we're gonna give him this one. We're gonna set them all up. We're gonna take that other cape and we're gonna give it to somebody else. You'll see who. Oh, look at that awesome batarang and look at that grappling hook. So awesome, so cool. Whoa. We're gonna put him up here so we can swing down and save the day. And this other cape here, we're gonna give it to the Batman without a cape. We're gonna donate it to him. Let's grab that next bag. Let's see what's inside. Looks like another very basic Batman. He's got a cowl and a cape that are molded together. He's got these really cool arm bracers. Well, let's find a good spot for him. Let's put him up here, right under that sign. Okay, let's grab our next bag. Oh, look how cool he is. Look at that. He's got great printing. He's got an awesome cape. He's got cool shoulder pads. And look at this amazing sword. Look at how cool that is. All right, he is clearly one of the coolest Batman, one of the fanciest ones. So he has to go all the way up here and DJ for everyone. This is Zombified Thanos, and today I'm gonna be unboxing undead characters from Marvel Zombies. Then I'm gonna fill this city to simulate the zombie apocalypse. So stay tuned, because you're gonna lose your brains. Anyways, let go. Now, zombies have been in all kinds of Marvel projects, like What If, Doctor Strange, and of course, Marvel Zombies. And LEGO refused to make them. So I went on the dark web and ordered them. And they just got here, so let's go get them. Alright, let's get this box out of here so we can get unpacking them. Alright, let's open up our first bag. Let's see who's inside of it. It's got these like scratches across his chest. Look at that printing. It goes all the way around. Look at that arm printing. He's got legs. He's even got side leg printing. Whoa. And he's got this like awesome smoky wispy thing he's standing on that matches his cape amazingly. And look at that face. All right, let's find somewhere to put him. Put him over here. Okay, let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside of that. Look at that. He's got some of his brain missing. Look at that. Look at that outfit. He's got a bow. I wonder who this is. I think it's probably Hawkeye. Look at that. All right, we're gonna put him somewhere up high. Let's test his shooting skills. Put him right up here. Well, I guess he still can shoot. Okay, let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside of this. Whoa, look at how awesome that cape is. Look at that thing she's holding. It looks like fire almost, but I'm sure it's magic. Look at how cool her printing is. And this hairpiece right here. Whoa. All right, I think I'm gonna put her up here. She looks hungry.
Hey, can I have a brain burger, please? All right, here you go. Thank you.
All right, let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside of it. Look at this. All right, let's see. Look at that. His shirt says, "I'm with Dad." Like he isn't dead. That's so funny. Other than that, though, it's kind of lacking in printing. All right, let's put him in his wheelchair. This looks like undead Stephen Hawking. How did he get in here? He's not a Marvel character. That's so weird. All right, let's find a spot for him. We're gonna put him up here.
Sorry, man. She just got the last one. But you can take it up with her.
Hey, give me that.
All right, let's grab our next bag. Let's see who it is. All right, who is this? This looks like another sorcerer. All right, who do you guys think this is? right, look, it looks like it's Wong. Whoa, look at that. Look at his awesome arm printing. Look at all that. You can see right to his bone in that, it looks like. With his back, it's all torn up. His eyes are like glazed over with gold. But it looks like he can still do awesome magic, like make his shield. All right, we're gonna put him, since he's such good friends with Doctor Strange, we're gonna have them hang out up here together.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, it's going okay. How are you? I'm hungry. Nobody around. I want to eat someone. Yeah, me too. I'm really hungry.
All right, let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's in it. Whoa, it's another Doctor Strange. Look how awesome that cape is. Look at that, he's got like arms reaching out of it. All right, well, what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna have this Doctor Strange come over here and replace that one since he's so much cooler. We're gonna stick him there. And then this one, well, this one we don't really need anymore, so we're gonna kind of just shove him in the building. Okay, let's grab our next bag. Let's see what's inside of it. Oh, is that Spider-Man? How did he get in here? He's not a zombie. He's got extra arms though. This is super cool. This looks like he's an extra spidery Spider-Man. Look at those arms. All right, he's not a zombie, but we're gonna put him over here since he's always on the sides of buildings crawling around.
Excuse me, sir. Are you allowed to be over there?
I'm painting. What does it look like I'm doing?
All right, let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside. Looks like it's Zombie Falcon. Look at those wings. Look at that. That's so cool. He's got full printing all over him. He's got these awesome wings. I don't know where we're gonna put him, but he's super cool. I think let's put him somewhere high up so he can fly if he needs. He can swoop down and hunt people.
Going about my day. Sure hope nothing happens.
All right, let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside of it. Let's see here. Oh, was that Iron Man? Look at that. Looks like he's a zombie too, and but he still has his great hair. Look at that printing. Look at that. It's full of wraparound printing. Oh, that's awesome. Now, Tony Stark is a billionaire, so he's used to luxury. Even in death, we're gonna put him over here in this pool.
Ooh, dinner.
All right, let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside. I'm excited. Let's go. Looks like it's the Wasp. Look at her awesome printing on that. Looks like she's got like zombie blood all over her or something. Look at that. Put that head on. Let's put her helmet on. This is super cool. Look at her. She's got almost full printing. No side leg or side torso printing, but she's got great arm printing, great chest printing, great leg printing. Look at all that. And look at how cool her helmet is. We're gonna put her over here for now. We'll find something for her to do. Let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside. All right, let's go. What is that? Is that another Doctor Strange right here? I think it is. What the heck? Yeah, I think it's another Doctor Strange. We don't need 3 zombie Doctor Stranges. All right, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna have him join the other one back here. You're unimportant.
I'm so lonely. I wish I had a friend. Hey! Oh, hey buddy, how you doing?
I've been better.
All right, let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside. Let's see here. Looks like it's Zombie Captain America. That's so cool. Look at that awesome, like, battle damaged shield he has. Look at the printing on his arms. He's got such a cool helmet, too. Whoa. All right, we're gonna have to find him a good spot. Let's put him over on the sidewalk. I'm sure there'll be someone passing by soon, I'm sure.
Brains. Oh, none over here.
Hey, come on, man. I'm not that stupid.
Okay, guys, let's grab our next bag. Let's see who's inside of this. Oh, is that a Wakandan soldier? They're so cool. Right, look at that cool spear she has. It's so awesome. Look at that. All right, we're gonna have to find her somewhere good to be. I think because that's made out of vibranium and his shield's made out of vibranium, we're gonna have them hanging out together.
Brains.
All right, let's open up our next bag. This one's a little chunkier. He's a little heavy. Let's see who's inside. All right. Oh, he does not want to. Is that Thanos? Oh my gosh, guys. Look at that. Look at that. He's got like, his arms are falling apart. You can see the bone. Whoa, and then look, he's got all the Infinity Stones. I hope he doesn't snap. Oh no. We're gonna put him up here. We're gonna hope he doesn't decide to snap and wipe out half the universe. But you know, he's a zombie, so you never know.
Oh, zombie, no!
Brains.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Peter! Brains.
You know, man, I just feel really, like, forgotten about and left out. Yeah, me too, man.
Wait, what? No, did he just get dusted?
What a nice day it is to be a zombie. Yeah, man, I know, right?
Steven, did you get dusted?
No!
Please, you can eat the burger. Just help me up off of my side.
No. You won't be needing anything now.
Whew, looks like half of them just turned into dust from Thanos' snap. Well, I'm glad I did.
This is Andy, and today I'm going to be unboxing characters from every Toy Story movie and seeing if they are a toy or if they should go in the incinerator. Anyways, let go. Now, Toy Story is an epic franchise with movies, theme parks, and even a musical on ice. And since Toy Story 5 just came out, I wanted to make some new characters. So I went online and ordered a bunch of fake Lego minifigures from the movie. And they just got here, so let's go get them. Now this is Andy's room, and this is where all the great minifigures are gonna go. And that is the incinerator, where all the trash minifigures are gonna go, with Lotso. Alright, let's get our first minifigure. Alright, he's got great front printing, a great custom molded back piece. What's up with his eyebrows? Why is he making that weird expression? What is he gonna do? And where's his little arm laser? Where's all this printing? He's missing so much stuff. He's not going to Infinity and Beyond. You know what? He's going in the trash. 0 out of 10. All right, let's grab our next bag. I'm not sure who this guy is, but I think his name is Duke Kaboom. And with that face, looks like he kaboomed in his pants. Greatest motorcycle stuntman in all of Canada. And because he's so great, we're gonna leave him in Andy's room, right there. Okay, let's grab the next bag. And it's Woody and Sporky. All right, look at how cool he is. He's got a great band around his hat. He's got black hair. I'm pretty sure his hair is brown in the movies. He's got great wraparound printing. It's a beautiful minifig. We're gonna leave him in Andy's room. But Sporky is literally garbage, so we're gonna put him in the incinerator. He broke the incinerator. If I can get to him, he's gonna go in his happy place. Let me save you, Forky. Come on. I'm gonna put you in your happy place, Sporky. Let's grab the next one. And it's the most forgettable character whose name I don't know. I think she was a villain at some point in one of the movies.
I knew you'd be back.
You don't know me.
Because she keeps falling apart, and I don't even remember her name. She's gonna go in the incinerator. All right, let's grab our next bag. All right, and it's one of the alien guys. He's got almost no printing, and his arm just came completely off, so he's definitely trash. We're gonna stick him in the incinerator. All right, let's grab our next bag. It's a small child, possibly vaguely Hispanic, whose name I do not know. So we are going to put her in the incinerator and her brain rot iPad thing. All right, let's grab our next bag. And it's another one of the aliens. He looks just about exactly the same as the other one. Except this one has pizza. So we're gonna let the pizza stay over there, and then we're gonna have him join his brother. All right, let's grab our next one. And it's another Woody. Looks like he's got 2 of the little soldiers with him. We're gonna chuck these little army men into the incinerator. I don't like them. And Woody, we'll let him stay. He'll end up rescuing everyone if we try to burn him. Okay, since we can't have 2 Woodies, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick one, and one stays and one burns. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep this one because he has the brown hair, like in the movies. And this one, he doesn't get to go on the conveyor belt. No. He'd end up saving everyone then. He's gonna go straight into that claw. Say goodbye to Woody.
You're my favorite deputy. Reach for the sky.
Alright, let's grab another bag. Let's see who's inside. And it's Black G.I. Joe! Little Black G.I. Joe. Now, he's got great printing. I love the little version of him. His printing goes all the way around. I think he's gonna stay. I think we're gonna keep him right there with everybody else. We're gonna put him on the back of Duke Kaboom's bike so they can ride off into the sunset together. Okay, and let's grab another one. And it's Little Bo Peep. Now, because I know Logan hates her, we're gonna let her stay over here.
No!
You know what? Well, the little Bo Peep. But Little Bo Peep, she gets to stay just to spite you. All right, let's grab the next one. And it's Jessie. We're probably gonna have her stay with Woody. They can hang out. She's gonna hang out with her cousin Woody. All right, let's grab the next one. And it's Red Rex. Never seen him before. Because he's probably evil, we're gonna incinerate him. Okay, and let's grab the next one. And it's another little Bo Peep. Now this one, because she doesn't have the cool hook, instead she just has a little whip, we're gonna incinerate her. Also to make Logan happy. Now we're gonna grab the next one. It's Jessie. We don't want to have too many duplicates, so we're also going to incinerate her. Alright, and let's grab the next one, see who it is. And it's Buzz Lightyear. Now, this Buzz Lightyear is way better than the other one already. Look at that, nice full wraparound printing. He's got all his buttons and all the right things. So this one, I think we're gonna let stay. You know what, we're gonna say that that's retracted down into there, because it apparently doesn't fit. And he's gonna stay over there in Andy's room. And now for the last one, the golden one, the most important character in the entire franchise. Let's see who it is. It's Mr. Potato Head. And Andy, I think. No, because he's like the original child. He's the one where all this started. We're gonna let him stay in his room. But we're gonna burn Mr. Potato Head, because he has no limbs.
Hey, I'm a potato.
Let's put him in the incinerator. And now that we're all done, we're gonna put everyone down there. We're gonna dump them all in. Or apparently not. This is not a well-made incinerator. Seems like everybody's escaping. There we go. Alright, now let's go unbox even more minifigures.